Hello peeps, it's Suppoman, your superhero of cryptocurrency. In today's video we are live in London. Look, if anybody can tell me what that is, I'll be very impressed. So, what's your cryptocurrency endgame? Yo, hello peeps. Hello. Hello Evelyn. Leftron. I've never done one like this before, so you gotta forgive me. I never normally have it under the chin because that makes me look fat. I prefer having it like this, but we're in busy London, so I can't help myself. But can you hear me okay? Whole B3's my end game. Getting experience, yeah. It's very rare you would see me out in London. Here we are. It's a good thing I've got a loud voice in instances like this. So guys, if you want to hear more about my cryptocurrency endgame, then smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Hold on. That, you can't really see it because it's not coming out very well. But that is my future home. So what do I mean by cryptocurrency endgame? Kitty isn't here. Kitty isn't here because I'm in London and she doesn't live in London. She's in Newbury, which is where I'm from. But what do I mean by cryptocurrency? Let me just get out of the way of people, because you're going to say, God, he's loud. What's your cryptocurrency endgame? Aw, thank you. So let me just make it a little bit more picturesque for you. So hold on, let me use a different hand. So my cryptocurrency endgame all revolves around, what do I want to be rich in? There's being rich in Bitcoin, which is a lot of people's end game, and there's being rich in fiat, which is basically the dollar value. Okay, so I get this question a lot in my mastermind group. I get people saying, Suppoman, why do you talk in dollars? Why don't you talk in sats, which is obviously the Bitcoin price? Well, the reason why is because dollar value is kind of my end game. My end game is rich in fiat money. Okay, which you probably think, why? Why fiat money when fiat's an inferior money? Well, because at the moment, fiat hasn't been replaced by cryptocurrency. And Bitcoin hasn't replaced pounds, dollars, euros, all that stuff. Okay, so at the moment, that's why fiat is like my end game. So that's why in every video I'll say, oh, Steam has gone up to $1.13 or whatever. And today it's an amazing day actually in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's $11,000, and the altcoins are really up at the moment. So it's looking really good. And it's certainly looking really good for worldwide. I would say that I think cryptocurrency is going to be the next level of adoption, next level of currency for all the normal human beings over there. They don't know it, but I think it is coming. But at the moment, really, my end game is fiat. Dollars. England is that country that got kicked out of the Europe. Well, no, it didn't get kicked out. We voted out. Right, check this out. Check this out, peeps. Look at that over there. That there, that's the Shard. Right in the distance, behind this bridge here, which is London Bridge. That bridge is Tower Bridge. It's my favourite place to stay. That up there is the walkie-talkie. I don't know if you can see. That there is the cheese grater. And this is the Millennium Bridge. So this is London. Hello. Anyway, so my end goal at the moment, I'm double jumpered. Look, it's that cold. I'm double jumpered. Look, I've got one jumper and another jumper. That's just how cold it is in England today. It looks miserable. It's December and we're in the UK. And in the UK, if it's not raining, that is a victory. Yes, peeps, smash up the likes. I can see on this screen 125 likes. Let's get more likes, yeah? Oh yeah, here we are. Look, so On this side there, that is my future apartment. Peeps, that's my future, that's where it's going to be. Look, it says show apartments open. An apartment in that building there, because it will overlook all of London, well, a lot of the scenic parts, and this scenic part and the Shard. So an apartment in that building there is and this is at the lower end of the scale, 1.5 million. Sorry, close up. 1.5 million to live in that apartment, cheapest price. And my plan is to live at the fucking top. Yeah, so I'll convert obviously dollars into pounds, but let's be universal. Being universal about it, dollars is what everybody understands, so dollars is what I'll talk in. There's a fan. Right. How can you do like videos 1,000 times a day? I do one video a day only. So you have to think, guys, what's your cryptocurrency end game? Because at the moment, you know, there are people, what people do, there's two types of ways to play it. You can be rich in Bitcoin, so people will essentially cash out their alts, so they make their multipliers in alts, and then they will cash out in Bitcoin. So in that instance, sat value means a lot, because a lot of people's end game is ethos or EOS? Ethos, definitely. So a lot of people's end game is just to have as much in Bitcoin as possible. Now I've only got 25 Bitcoin, not a lot. I could have a hell of a lot more if I cashed out my all, but Bitcoin is the one that delivers the most value, in which case it makes the most sense. Look at that view. It makes the most sense to have Bitcoin at the moment because it's the one that consistently delivers profit. Bitcoin, yes, Dora. Just negotiate my way around people. You're never supposed to tell people how much Bitcoin you have. Well, so everyone knows Satoshi, so I'm bigger than Satoshi, so people should know. 25 BTC, damn Suppoman. It's not a lot. It's not Trevon James. Well, he got hacked, so maybe he doesn't have any. Then that'll look nice. That'll look nice. That's nice. She's a fan. So anyway, so I don't care about people knowing how much Bitcoin I have. For goodness sake, if you've taken my wallets course, you'll see how much. Because I show it. Actually, at that time, I had a lot less. Smashed, like she did, she better do. Sing my rap. Can't remember what my blooming rap is. I'm not a god in crypto. Yet. I'll get there. But, so what's your end game, is the question. Do you want to be rich in Bitcoin or do you want to be rich in fiat? At the moment, it pays to be rich in fiat. Eventually, your end game, fiat. Because if you bought Bitcoin at the end of, if you bought Bitcoin in 2013, if you spent $1,000 in Bitcoin in 2013, you now have 80 million. So certainly the intermediate game, the interim game, is to be rich in Bitcoin. And then eventually be rich in fiat, but I don't plan on cashing out any fiat. I don't plan on cashing out in any fiat anytime soon. So when people say, Suppoman, how do you cash out? I don't cash out. The only time I cash out is, oh, she looked nice. The only time I cash out is if I haven't got my bank card on me, and I'll use my 10x card. My voice is going to sound really loud now because I'm going into a hollow part. Anyway, so what was I saying? So I don't cash out. I don't see the point. Why cash out? If you cash out, you're basically missing out. Every day Bitcoin grows. Every day Bitcoin grows. Let's see if they've got any hot mulled ciders here. This is the UK. We do Christmas really well. In the US, it's boiling hot. So You know, you can't wrap up all warm like I am now with my scarf on. Look, the Millennium Bridge, check it out. My future apartment, check it out. So anyway, yeah, so you can't really wrap up in the US. In the UK though, do you get paparazzi? No one knows who I am. Where am I? Where do you think I am? Wait, hold on. That over there is the Shard. So that tells you what I am, where I am. And this here, that's the Tate Modern. There's only space for one performer here, man. And it's not you. Even though people say I look like Bruno Mars, I'm not going to be singing. Oh, it is a beautiful place. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Super, what do you think about cash? I've not looked at it. I'm looking to get more people's opinions on cryptocurrencies. Send you one Bitcoin, that would be stupid. If John McAfee is anything, if John McAfee is right, a Bitcoin is going to be $1 million at the end of 2020. So for me to give you a Bitcoin is like me giving you $1 million in the future. So you can piss off, basically. Suppoman, buy the biggest apartment. You deserve it. Too right, I deserve it. But guys, you deserve it too because you're in the cryptocurrency game. You know, I was thinking earlier. Right, I was thinking earlier, right? If I had bought a few years ago, in 2013, I had my own business. I was making apps and doing websites and all that junk. And I was thinking, how can I be rich? How can I be rich? And the answer was always there. It was Bitcoin. It was there. It was right under my nose. I spent $5,000 on making one app. If I put that $5,000 in Bitcoin in 2013, it'd be 5 times 80 million. Whatever that is. 5 times... Can't do any maths. What's that, 40? 40 million that would be. 40 million I would have if I had seen what was right under my nose. But I didn't. But now I have. And you guys are in here with me. You guys understand it. You guys are in crypto. So you've got the opportunity now, because there's going to be people in 4 years' time that are thinking, why didn't I get behind Bitcoin when it was 10,000, 11,000? And now it's $1 million. That's what people will be saying in about 5 years' time. They're going to be saying, why didn't I get involved in Bitcoin in 2017? But you guys took the initiative. You guys took the initiative. You're now in crypto. You've just got to strengthen your position in crypto, basically. Look over there. Look, that's finance. That's this is what owns money at the moment. This is the owner of money. Look, these are all where all the city workers in the UK work. This is where all the wealth is. But that's not where it's going to be. That's not where it's going to be in the future. In the future, the wealth will be in your hands because you are involved in cryptocurrency. But it's a good idea to think of the end game. God, if I drop my phone, it's going to fall into the Thames. But it's a good idea to think of your end game. B3. Super, I'm nearby. Can I say hi? You, of course, can say hi. Anybody who's around here can just say hi. It's fine. But the power of wealth is going to be in your hands eventually. Not, with over there with these guys. It's going to be in your hands because you've taken the initiative. God, look how busy it is. Look, peeps, look. That's where I am. How busy it is. It's ridiculous. Because it's Christmas. 1 million per BTC by 2020. What if it isn't? Well, I'm going to enjoy watching John McAfee. Hold on. Let's see if you can see this. Right, okay, so. Can you see that all right? Let me see. Over there. Yeah, over there. That is Canary Wharf. Canary Wharf are where all the city bankers live. Canary Wharf is where a lot of the money is. I'm on the wrong side here, hold on. There we are. Less traffic. I feel like a celebrity when there's too much traffic. So anyway, yeah, so that's where all the money is. It won't be soon, believe me. Do you think Power Ledger will reach $10 in 2018? I don't see why not. And a lot of people say, Suppoman, that would mean X coin has a market cap of this. That's just not realistic. Well, let's face it, the market cap will probably be 1 trillion in about 3 or 4 months' time. In which case, you know, having a massive market cap for an altcoin that's in the top 50 is very achievable. Everything's going to grow, believe me. ADA, I don't know, because I may have been wrong on that rumour, but whatever. I'm happy to be wrong, I couldn't give a stuff. U-Trust, I think, is going to be a big one, because it's going to be like a PayPal with buyer protection, but in the crypto world, so it's all good. You right? Fit birds. Oof, a Brit. Electronium, goodbye. It's not a terrible buy. It's just got a humongous market coin supply, which puts a lot of people off, which puts a lot of investors off, which means it will stifle its ability to grow. But there are people that like it. What do you think of ARK? I've never really properly looked at ARK, so can't really say. Let's go around. I've got people following me now. I've got the financial powers behind me. I shouldn't have come to London, should I? I haven't looked at Naga properly, but I promised to at some point. So anyway, yeah, look. So this is the financial sector right here. Well, they're not working today because it's Saturday. Hive I haven't looked at. I will look at it. Don't worry. Yeah, famous last words. If you never hear from Suppoman again, they got me. They were watching. Is it snowing? No, it's not snowing. Oh, God, look. Look at that. Is that not so gorge? So anyway, what's your end game? That's the question. What's your end game? Is it fiat or is it Bitcoin? If Bitcoin takes over traditional currency, then of course mine would also be Bitcoin. And I'm keeping my Bitcoin for a long time. Can you imagine if I had Bitcoin in 2013 and then sold it in 2015? I would be pissed. So it's better to just hold it. Hold it. Don't cash it out. There's no point because the money keeps growing. As soon as you put it into fiat, that's it. The money just stays stable. Stay stable. Why bother? Why have your money going nowhere where at the moment it's going up $1,000 every few days? But Bitcoin went from $10,000 to $11,000 in like the space of a day, right? Traditional money doesn't do that, so it doesn't make sense to cash out. So don't cash out. Even though there is a cash out procedure, don't do it. I wouldn't bother. God damn, it's so gorgeous around here. Let's do that view because that's the best. Super Kid isn't with me. Seer coin, I won't bother with Seer coin. That's just my personal opinion. That's died, and the supply's too much anyway. And there are more exciting cryptocurrencies. That's the thing. You've got to look at cryptocurrency a little bit like the internet world. Okay, so at first you had Bolt and Face Party and MySpace and things like that, and then what happened? Facebook came over and took over. So in that respect, in cryptocurrency, it works the same. Something's trendy and then something else takes it over. And in that instance, you just got to accept it and not chase it anymore. And personally, I think Seer is one of those. XRP Ripple, I think, is always going to be in demand because that's a banking coin. And the banking industry use the protocol. So that's always going to go up in value. QuantStamp, I've done a Savage Crypto on QuantStamp, so I think that QuantStamp is a good one for next year, but there may be an occasion where it gets usurped by somebody doing the exact same thing, and in that instance, what I would consider doing is just selling it. Oh, I miss you too. Good God, I'm freezing only when yeah, it is cold. It is cold, not gonna lie. It is cold. I mean, look how people are dressed. I mean, you see what I mean? Look. There's no one wearing t-shirt and shorts right now. So AI coin, don't know what that is. Robinhood, I think, is an exchange that could do well in the future. InvestFeed's still good. I think InvestFeed have a lot to prove. They're still very, very early stage and don't have the numbers at the moment, not like Steam numbers. SafeX, Lisk, Stratus. Stratus I think is going to do well. I'm not going to have a beer. I am going to find somewhere to get a mulled cider though, because I love that at Christmas time. It's just so beaut. It's just so beaut. Why is no one talking about quantum? Don't know. You tell me, mate. Suppo, do you hate the weather? No, it's alright. It's not raining and it's not too cold. It's quite cold, but not too cold. Can you talk more about what long term means? To me, long term means anything between 50 times gain and 1,000 times gain. So if you're invested in a cryptocurrency and it hasn't achieved 50 times gain at least, then you haven't yet gone long term. Okay, so long term means enough time to be able to get times 50 times 1,000 on your investment. So it's not a length of time, it's more like a multiplier. As soon as you hit that multiplier, that's long term. Ethos prediction. Well, I think that next year is going to easily be a double figure coin, and I think it's probably going to be in the mid double figures as well. What's your Bitcoin to altcoin ratio? I would say, well, I've got a lot in, obviously my Bitcoin, I've got 25 Bitcoin. So that's in number value, like in terms of unit value, 25 is not a lot. Whereas I've got, well, about 500,000 ethos. So, so that means that in terms of like units, obviously a lot more ethos. But then at the same time, I've got 20 million B3 coins, and I wouldn't necessarily class that as being a big part of my portfolio, but I would class ethos being a big part of my portfolio. But in terms of unitary value, obviously, Bitcoin's second most in how much I've got in dollars. How many people follow? I don't know. Do you still like Cardano? Yeah, I do. I do think the technology is amazing with Cardano, but I'm not 100% behind the coin supply. If they do burn it, then that would be great, but I'm not sure they are burning it. And I know that Charles Hoskinson has made a comment on my video, and he said they're not burning it. So I don't know if I've hashed their plans or if they just weren't going to anyway, and it was just a rumor. So just have to wait and see. Do you have BitConnect? I have got some BitConnect. Yeah. You're smashing it. $4K, where to invest? God, there's so many. QuantStamp is at a real low, so I would probably go QuantStamp. Funfair, yeah, like you say, it's quite low. It's 2 cents. But look at the supply and look at what you're investing in. I don't like Funfair type coins, so it's not really my kind of thing. Someone asked a really good question, but I can't see it. Have you a limit on the amount of coins you hold long term? No, I've got no limit. I'm going to keep buying and keep buying and keep buying. And something that I would recommend you do is just keep an eye out on what's going on, what's going to be coming, because I think that, like I've already said, competition's going to start coming into the market over the next couple of years. ICOs have really boomed in the last few months. Last half a year, ICOs have just really boomed. Lots of interesting technology and companies coming into existence, in which case we probably haven't even seen the best company come out yet. Well, the second best. So it's gonna be it's just interesting times. Just keep on investing. Don't think that what you've invested now is all you're going to invest in. There's going to be more companies to invest in over the coming God knows how many years that cryptocurrency is around. It's just, think of it like the internet bubble. Think of it like, at first there was Yahoo, there was Excite, and then Google came along and smashed the lot. So, Bill Gates always said that he always feared that those people, that startup that are in a shed right now, that are concocting the next best thing. And at the moment, I think that possibly the next best cryptocurrency hasn't even been created yet. So, guys, so it's an ever-evolving picture. It's an ever-changing picture. It's never staying static. So basically, just keep investing, keep researching, keep looking at what's hot, what's coming out, see what the technology is, see how unique it is, see if it's potentially better than what's out there, and, then just keep on investing. That's what I would say. Smash up the likes, people. If you haven't yet liked, then you're a fool. Smash up the likes. Top 5 for the next year. God, could be cryptocurrencies that don't even exist right now. So it's a bit of a difficult one to say. Substratum, I think, have got real good legs because they are creating a decentralized internet. So, you know, that could be a saviour really for cryptocurrency. It could be a saviour really generally for a decentralised internet. So, you know, there we are. Universal I haven't looked at, I will look at. Super, you're getting people looking. You can't even see, look, all these people. They're just walking around. They're like listening to my voice. They obviously can't, you know, they can't ignore it. It's quite a loud voice. But they don't know who I am. They'll probably look later, say, "Oh, who was that YouTuber on Millennium Bridge?" Long live the king, Digibyte, guys. If you're in Digibyte, get out of it. Sometimes there comes a point where you should just take your money out, and that's one of them. Banker, I think, well, they issue IBAN numbers, so they obviously have some legitimacy when it comes to banking and cryptocurrency banking. They're certainly, you know, further than Polybius, and Polybius was just one of the worst investments I've made. Boat coming past, look. Hey boat. I've got people looking at me, I've got fans. So anyway, I am going to be making a move because I've got stuff to do at the end of the day. So yeah, but guys, all I will recommend you do is just keep on looking out and keep your money invested in Bitcoin and keep your money invested in crypto, because cashing out into fiat makes no sense. So just keep it in Bitcoin and keep it in crypto. And if Sats is your end game, then keep on getting your multipliers, converting it into Bitcoin and leaving it in Bitcoin. Thank you, Sergio. Indahash. So many Indahash comments, and yet I haven't yet reviewed it. But what I will say is that they have had very noisy marketing and have had probably the worst YouTube cryptocurrency expert, worst YouTube personalities in cryptocurrency. What's your day job, Suppo? YouTube and Udemy. Should I buy Bitcoin? Yes, you should. You should keep on improving your position in Bitcoin whilst you're investing in other cryptocurrencies and getting multipliers in other cryptocurrencies for sure. But you've got to cash out in Bitcoin. How do I turn this thing off? I don't even know. So anyway, so that's it from me, guys. So smash up the likes one more time. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hope you enjoyed this podcast brought to you from London. And where are they? There's two women who are just like smiling and I don't know what, but probably waiting for an autograph. So anyway, so I will see you. It's lights out, all out, peeps.